اجواء الاتحاد ارينا قبل المؤتمر الصحفي نار. UFC light heavyweight. نبلش من رايح. اجواء رائعه جدا اصدقائي، كل حدا رح يجي ويشاهد حدث UFC بابو ظبي مش رح ينسى طول حياته. Please don't break the machine. زين. حطه One, two, go! Looks promising. Looks promising. 2, 7, 6, 5. Just 2? أصدقائي نصور لكم اليوم اللقاء الصحفي. الفريش كونفيدنس.
Undeniable. Please welcome Mario Bautista and his opponent, a former title challenger who is set on fulfilling his family's legacy. Coming off a title fight where he pushed a dominant champion to the brink, he's now determined to get back to the bantamweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Umar Nurmagomedov. And now, for a rematch in our co-main event, but this time with the strawweight title up for grabs. To the stage first, a grappler of the most accurate and deadly strikers in the division's storied history. Now he looks to add undisputed champion to his resume. Here is the former interim UFC heavyweight champion, Cyril Ongamin Khan. And his opponent, currently on one of the hottest runs the heavyweight division has ever seen. In his 8 UFC wins, 7 have come by first round KO. He lands the most significant strikes per minute and has the highest striking differential in the division's history. Ladies and gentlemen, the baddest man in the world and the UFC heavyweight champion, England's own Tom Aspinall.
What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. Thanks for coming out today. Who's got the first question?
I'd like to start with Tom Aspinall. Tom, you're going into this fight as a favourite, and part of that is your grappling ability. Does part of you feel like you need to go out there and test that right away on fight night, or are you happy to let the fight play out organically?
I am happy to let the fight play out completely organically. Whatever comes available, I will take it, and I will try my best to get the finish.
You've made it clear that you feel Cyril is being underestimated by fight fans leading into this. Does part of you feel like if you beat him, especially if you beat him in the way you've been beating guys,
I think so.
Cyril, for you, Tom obviously goes out there and beats guys very quickly.
And everybody knows also what is my range. So now we will see this Saturday who's going to manage very well this situation.
Do you believe this is a fight that had to happen? It was
I forgot the question. Tu te demandes la question, mon frère? Go ahead, who's next? Yes.
أصدقائي متحمسين جدا للقاء الصحفي رائع جدا. المقاتلين حاليا يتكلمون باحترام، لم يبدأ تبادل الإهانات. السير اللي قاله توم أسبينال أجوبة محترمة جدا، وحاليا نستنى ضرب النار.
That's a perfect scenario, right? First round finish. I know where I'm at. I'm in his backyard, so that's.
If it's gonna be finished, of course, it's gonna be great, you know. But I think I will show all my skills everywhere, you know, and what I want, I'm gonna show like very good performance.
جماهير توم أسبينال لا تتيح للسنة اللي
Question for Cyril, now to right here. Yesterday, a media day, you were pretty confident. You said that you'd be able to drag Tom into deep waters, which nobody has been able to do. What about your style makes you think that you're able to do so?
If I remember, it was a question if it's possible to have a deep water. I say yes, of course. It's, everybody know already. I got the experience to go to the 25 minutes. But I can also go in the rush. So everything is possible. This was my answer.
Is there anything in particular about
What's it like getting praise from Daniel Cormier, and do you agree that you can go on a generational run at heavyweight?
Listen, heavyweight MMA is the most dangerous, unpredictable division in the whole sport. So, look, I think my level's better than anybody else's, but does that mean I can lose? I don't know. I feel like I'm the best, but I've still got a lot to prove yet, so I'm looking to do that.
Now, you've been off for a year and 2 months. How frustrated were you in that time off, and has that fueled you going into this fight with Cyril Gane?
I am fueled up, my friend. Don't worry about that.
One question for Umar. Umar, with Merab going at you recently in the comments, do you want this fight to be a message to Merab that you should be next in line for a title shot?
No, no. It's too boring to talk about this guy all the time. No. I want to talk about belt. No, and if I will be next contender, and it's gonna be great for me about this guy. If it's gonna happen, of course I will fight. No, but for message him, I don't have anything.
Who's got the
أصدقائي خلص المؤتمر الصحفي وحاليا راح نبلش الفيس أوف. أحلى شيء بالمؤتمر الصحفي والفيس أوف. جانا وايت الرجل الأسود. دخول عمر المواجهة، عمر ضد باتيستا. عمر الله أكبر تكبير. سيرات ومات البطل توم أسبينال.